We hear a lot about toxic masculinity, but what are your favorite examples of positive masculinity? Gym brothers randomly appearing to spot or encourage is hilarious and positive. I remember when I was a little younger, like 19 or so, I had just started going to the gym frequently and was trying to start deadlifts. I obviously had no idea what I was doing and felt mad self-conscious, but some random huge dude came up to me, gave me help with my form and technique, and then just wandered off. That always stood out to me and really helped me get more comfortable in the gym. I had a boss that was a real musclehead, but every time someone was having a bad/rough time he'd suggest we take a long lunch and go with him to the gym. He did this with multiple co-workers, taught a lot of us how to properly squat and deadlift. This was like 7 years ago, and I still squat and deadlift regularly, whereas before I would simply just use the treadmill and maybe the circuit room at the gym. Not saying I'm in peak physical condition, but certainly in a better spot after him helping. Using pickup trucks to help others out. Need help moving? In the ditch? Stuck in the snow? Gimme 5 minutes to throw some pants on and I'm there. A father being a good example for his son. Growing up poor, having a father who dedicated his time for me and my brothers meant the world. Has given me emotional tools I observe lacking in many of my friends. So I sometimes take that role with them, having the hard talks and explaining in depth the nuances of life. My husband switching seats on an airline with a teenage girl being harassed by an old creep. Hess very large, bearded, and wears metal t-shirts. He plopped down next to Creeper and said, "You said you were buying drinks? That's amazing. It's so nice when people look out for each other." Metal t-shirts at the airport? Getting through security must be a nightmare. I fell asleep on the sofa after a really hard day, but I was sort of dozing, not fully asleep. My 16-year-old son came into the room, saw me sleeping, and started tiptoeing around, shut the blinds, turned the lights off and covered me in a blanket because he was going to use the backyard gym which required a window to be open for an extension lead and he didn't want me to get cold. It was just so thoughtful and did surprise me a bit because he normally has tunnel vision. He's also really stepped up the last few weeks. I've been on sick leave, I'm a nurse and got attacked by a patient so have my hand in a soft cast for ligament damage. He's cooked pretty much every evening. He has also been meal planning for the week. I am married, but it's turned into a bit of us time and he's really enjoying learning to cook. I'm so proud of him and told him this the other day and we had a huge hug. I love him so much.